Kirk Hammett has grown increasingly open about one of Metallica's most difficult moments, the exit of bassist Jason Newsted in 2001. What once seemed like a straightforward lineup change has since been reframed by Hammett as the culmination of long-standing issues within the band. He has admitted that restricting a member's ability to explore their own creativity was both morally and creatively wrong, a stance that reflects how much the group has reconsidered its past. For Hammett, the episode is less about personal drama and more about what happens when a band forgets to nurture the individuality of its own players. Looking back, Hammett recalls being stunned at the way James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich reacted when members pursued projects outside Metallica. That climate left Newsted feeling trapped. He wanted to develop Echo Brain, a side project that gave him freedom, but Hetfield in particular saw it as a threat to Metallica's unity. Hammett now views that clash as a failure of empathy, not just a policy dispute. A musician with few creative outlets inevitably grows frustrated, and Hammett recognizes that Newsted's departure was fueled by a lack of space to breathe artistically. This perspective echoes what other members have since admitted. Lars Ulrich, in the 2004 documentary Some Kind of Monster, confessed that the band wasn't equipped at the time to examine deeper issues, only reacting to the fallout instead of understanding its roots. Hetfield has also acknowledged that grief over Cliff Burton's death and the band's relentless pace created a culture of control, where Newsted became an easy target. Hammett's reflections complement those admissions. He speaks less about blame and more about learning how damaging it can be to police creativity inside a group built on collaboration. Importantly, Hammett believes this painful chapter reshaped Metallica's future. Today, the band allows greater freedom for side projects and recognizes that mental health and creative energy must be protected if they want to endure. Instead of treating outside work as disloyalty, they see it as a necessary outlet. Hammett argues that this evolution has been essential to Metallica's survival, forcing them to become better caretakers of each other, rather than rigid enforcers of control. For Hammett, Newsted's exit remains both a regret and a lesson. It exposed the band's shortcomings, but it also taught them how to evolve. The story is less about pointing fingers than about the uncomfortable honesty of realizing you failed someone and deciding to change before it destroys everything else.